Good evening. For drivers on Kentucky 17 tonight, a terrifying sight as a car fell off I-275 above.
The accident killed a man, and 9 News reporter Bryce Anslinger is live on the scene with how a group of bystanders did all they could trying to save that man's life. Bryce?
Well, that's right, Clyde and Carol. The crash happened on 275 East, which runs above Kentucky 17. You can see it here. Witnesses say the victim's car was knocked off the bridge in a crash with a dump truck. A group of about a dozen people went as far as lifting the victim's car on its side to try and save his life.
I saw this dump truck starting to merge over, and it was clear he didn't see the vehicle he was about to hit.
Mark Foligno was on his way home when he saw what was about to happen. He didn't see the crash, but he saw people stopped on the highway hoping to help.
We couldn't get the doors open initially, so I had tried to come in through the trunk. I could actually see him there once we pulled the contents out of the trunk. And because the car was starting to smoke so bad, we decided that we were going to try and get him out of there, so we lifted the car up on its side. And about that time, the squads got here and the fire department, and they called in air care, but then canceled it once it was determined that there was nothing anybody was going to be able to do for him.
Foligno, along with about 10 to 15 other people, decided to flip the car on its side to try to get the man out. Foligno is a registered nurse and knew after feeling for a pulse that the driver was dead. He says he wants the family of the victim to know he didn't suffer. Chris Howe was one of the people that tried to help.
God forbid if that would have been me, I'd be nice to know that there's people willing to, set their own lives aside for a minute to try to help out.
He saw the crash happen just in front of him. He says construction on the bridge forced traffic to merge to the left. Witnesses say it looked like the dump truck driver never saw the car in the left-hand lane.
I was probably 40 feet behind the vehicle, so it could have just as easily been myself. So, life is short. Sometimes you never know what's going to happen. Definitely going to give my wife and kids some extra hugs and kisses tonight when I get home.
Now, authorities still have not commented on this crash, so right now we don't know if the driver of the dump truck will face charges, and we also do not know the name of the victim in this crash. Clyde?
Bryce Anslinger live tonight in Fort Wright.